A workshop makes cupboards and tables using two artisans, artisan A and B. Every cupboard made requires 3 days of work by artisan A and 2 days of work by artisan B. Every table made requires 2 days of work by artisan A and 2 days of work by artisan B. In 1 month, artisan A worked for less than 24 days, while artisan B worked for more than 18 days. The workshop made X cupboards and Y tables. Write all inequalities must satisfy X and Y. So we have, it is important that you note everything. So we have A, we have artisan B, and then work a workshop table, and then we have table, and we have table using, it is tables which, so the workshop, so tuko na two artisans A and B. Now then the workshop made X cupboards, so X is going to be represented by a cupboard inakuwa represented by na X, tables in Y. So tunarudi hapa tunaangalia every cupboard made requires 3 days of work by artisan A. So artisan A anachukua 3 days, so 3 ata make X cupboards, Y cupboards. So artisan A ata make 3X 3Y, I don't know, artisan A cupboard ni X, good, so itakuwa 3X. Now cupboards itakuwa 3X. Tables ata make ngapi? Every cupboard made requires 3 days for artisan A and 2 days was artisan. So huyu anahitaji 2 days to make 2 days to make X cupboards. Every table which is represented by Y requires 2 days for artisan A, so this one will require 2 days to Y. B will require work artisan A 2 days also, right? And then the next thing, in 1 month artisan A worked for less than 24 days. So less than 24 days. Meaning, when you add this one with this, it is going to work. So now we have our inequality. So A, we are going to have 3x for artisan A, it's going to be 3x plus 2y. For artisan B, it's going to be 2x plus 2y. Now, in 1 month, artisan A, the first one, worked for less than 24. Less than, so that is less than 24 days. While artisan B worked for more than 18, so more than, it is either 18, it more, not, angalia hapa, not more than, worked for not more than. So if it is not more than, it is either 18 or less. Yes. And then the other obvious inequality is that X is greater than 0 because there is no just which can be negative, and Y is greater than 0. So these are the inequalities that you need. Then now you use these inequalities to make the points X. I will use the first one, X, Y. Tunataka zile za kuchora graph the points. So you can say when for the first one, 3x plus 2y is less than this one, 24. When x is 0, everything here is 0, this one will be 12. When y is 0, this one will be This is 24. 24 divided by this one will be 8. And we can use the other one. 2x plus 2y is less than 18 xy. Table ya hiyo. When x is 0, this one will be 9. When y is 0, this one will be 9. Now we will use this table to draw the graph. Now let us plot our graph. When x is 0, y is 12. This is the x-axis is 0, y is 12 here. And when x is 8, y is 0 here. But remember, our inequality was less. So if it is less, we use the dotted line. Very important. So this is the inequality. 3x plus 2y is less than 24. It's important you write that, you note that way. The next graph is x is 0, y is 9. So x is 0, y is 9 here. And then x is 9, y is 0 here. Because this one was less or equal to 18, so it is going to be a complete line, a solid line. So we draw that. And this one is 2y plus 2x is less or equal to 18. It is important to write that. So the required region, we said everything is greater than 0, so this is not required. This one is not required. And it means that everything this side is not required. So this is our required region R. Very good. By now umepata marks yako 6. So now let us go to the next question. The workshop makes a profit of 6,000 each cupboard and 4,000 each table. Find the number of cupboards and the number of tables that must be made for a maximum profit. Hence, determine the maximum profit. So, remember this cupboard. Cupboard we gave the representation of x. So, cupboards it is x. So that will be 6,000 times x plus 4,000 y will give us the maximum. And this one is the function. This one is called the objective function, which we will use to optimize. So for us to optimize now, we must give this one a number here, and that number is the LCM of this number. So unasema sasa 6,000x plus 4,000 y is equal to LCM. LCM of this can be 12,000. 12,000 will work for that. So now this one is going to give us the search line. Tunatafuta points mbili itupete search line. So x, if I say x is 0, y is going to be, actually let me remove, because sababu graph yangu ilikona na, so let us remove this one and this one, and how many of them here. So if x is 0, so we are going to have 6x plus 4y equal to 12. So if x is 0, y itakuwa 3. And if y is 0, x itakuwa 2. So you draw this line kwa graph yetu. 0, x is 0, 3. X is 0, x is 0, 3 here, and then x2, y0 here. You draw a dotted line